Have you ever woken up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning with absolutely no idea how you're gonna pay your bills? I'm talking about not being a little bit short. I'm talking about you can't sleep because you're trying to figure out how you're gonna feed your family, how you're gonna make it another month, wondering if you're actually gonna catch a break. I remember those days. Matter of fact, when I found this opportunity, I was broke. So broke, the week I got started, I remember looking outside my apartment and watching them repossess my car. Think about that for a second. Here I was, no sales background, no insurance background, no business background, no background at all. With no roadmap, no connections, absolutely nothing. And yet that moment ended up being one of the greatest gifts of my life, because when you're tired of struggling, when you're tired of worrying, when you're tired of wondering if life is ever going to change, you become willing to do what most people won't. You become willing to grow, willing to learn, willing to reinvent yourself. And that's the first lesson every new person needs to understand. Success isn't about where you start, it's about who you're willing to become. See, I didn't know exactly who I wanted to become. I didn't know exactly what success looked like, but I did know one thing. I could not stay where I was. I wanted to win, and I wanted to win bad. And that desire is what pushed me to the 5 things I'm about to share with you. The 5 things that completely changed my life, and they can change your life too. Number 1, become obsessed with self-improvement. Your business can only grow to the level that you do. So you got to read books, podcasts, attend trainings. You need mental toughness. You got to learn communication. You got to learn leadership. You got to learn sales. And yes, that's a lot to learn, but it's better than being broke. You got to remember, the person you are today is not the person who's willing to build the business that you want tomorrow. That's why you have to grow. That's why it's not optional. If you're not willing to grow, you're going to stay exactly where you are. And that's what most people don't realize. The market rewards people who grow, people who become, not the person who you are today. Number 2, have a crystal clear goal. Most people try to hit too many things. Like, what exactly do you want? Is it income? Is it a lifestyle? Is it freedom? What kind of impact do you want? You got to be very, very specific, and you got to break it down. Think about today. Think about next week. What do you want to happen this month? What do you want to happen today? What do you happen this year? Big goals are achieved through small daily actions. You can't spend all your time worrying about the next 10 years from now. You got to focus on winning today. Today's big win is going to be the momentum you need for tomorrow. Number 3, take massive action. This is where most people get stuck. They wait until they feel ready. They're procrastinating. They want to know more. They want to be confident. And the biggest problem with that is this. You're never going to feel ready. Confidence doesn't come first. Action does. People who win big, they win by moving. They take actions. They make mistakes. They learn. Think about this word. All out massive action and get constantly corrected. That's what you have to do. Activity is going to create the skill. Your skill is going to create the confidence. And confidence is what creates the results. So stop, I beg of you, stop trying to get ready. Start putting in the reps. Because the people who improve the fastest aren't the smartest. They're usually the ones willing to take the most swings. Number 4, fully commit. Half committed people get half committed results. You have to commit to the process. Commit to learning, commit to growing, commit to becoming the person capable of achieving your goals. Most people want success, but very few people are willing to commit to be successful. And those are 2 completely different things. Everybody wants the outcome, but very few people are willing to become the person required to create the outcome. When things get hard, commitment is what keeps you moving. Not motivation, commitment. And then number 5, get your whole family bought in. This one doesn't get talked about enough. If you have a spouse, a partner, anybody that's close to you, There's going to be sacrifices required. There's going to be long days. There's going to be setbacks. There's going to be moments when things don't go according to plan. The stronger your support system, the stronger you're going to be willing to push through those moments. You don't need everybody to understand your vision, but you do need the people closest to you. Nobody builds something great if they're doing it alone. The real goal is not just to make money. Money is important, yes. Money alone isn't the goal. The goal is transformation. The goal is becoming somebody capable of building something meaningful. That's the real goal. You want to become an agency owner? You want to run your own business? Creating opportunities for others, helping other people change their lives. At the end of the day, this business isn't about your background, and it's not waiting on your background. It's not waiting on your experience. It's not waiting on your education. It doesn't care where you came from. It's waiting on your decision to become the person capable of winning. I know that whenever you look out that window, I want you to remember something whenever you think about this. Think about them taking my car. Think about me being broke. Sometimes you feel like you're alone. Sometimes you feel like nobody's been what you've been through. But I want you to know that I have, and other people have. Success isn't about where you start. It's about where you're willing and who you're willing to become.